Hey Theo, it's Viola. How are you doing? I wanted to quickly go through your website here and just go over a couple of your competitors and see how we could possibly help you. So, for starters, I love that you have a clickable call to action up here because 99% of the people that land on your website will be using a mobile phone. All right, let's see. You do have a requestable button there. Good. All right, pictures. No projects, and that's it. Okay, so Google likes to see at least 1,500 to 2,000 words of information or content on this page, specifically on the home page, and that's for two reasons. Because the Google has crawlers, and they're crawling the site because they want to see what areas you serve and what services you offer. So, for example, if you had on here a bunch of times concrete resurfacing right here, Atlanta, right? Concrete resurfacing, Atlanta, Georgia, and you have that on the entire page throughout the page a few times, Google is going to consider you guys very relevant for that search intent, and they're going to be willing to put you higher up in the SERPs when someone is searching for that. So, for example, when somebody goes to Google and they type in concrete repair, Atlanta, Georgia, the first thing you see is this section right here, the map pack. And these top three businesses are getting the bulk of the deals or the bulk of the calls because they are listed near the top of the page, right? But how do you get here? So this section has everything to do with a citation. And all a citation is simply your business name, address, and phone number listed throughout different directories across the World Wide Web, such as like Yellow Pages, White Pages, Yext, Angie's List. I mean, you name it, there are thousands of different directories that you could get into. But the strategy to win here is to find out exactly how many citations does the top competitor, Sudlow Concrete, have. If they have 300, for example, then you want to get at least 400 so you know you're outranking them month after month after month. Because you and I both know if we click on this right here, we're going to find about 10 other pages filled with businesses that are doing the same thing that you're doing, concrete in Atlanta, but nobody goes past the first page for anything when they look for something on Google, right? So it's good to be on this location and listed in this area here. And then you have this section down here, which is the organic area. I don't care about Angie's List. I don't care about Yelp, but there's that same company again, Sudlow Concrete. So if you notice, they have two spots on the first page. So if you miss them up there, you're going to catch them. They're going to catch you down here. So let's go ahead and take a look at their website and see what's working for them and how it could work for you. All right. So as you can see, if you ask me, your site looks better, right? Like it's not as nice looking. However, that's how you know Google doesn't care what the site looks like. All they care about is the information on the site. So let's go over some top things. First off, from looking at it, you could tell they have a lot more content on their page. And notice, as soon as you get to the site, it tells you exactly where they're servicing and what services they're offering. What's funny is this doesn't even say Atlanta, but it just makes it clear. And Atlanta must be trickled in here somewhere. So this is pretty much the type of information that you want to make sure you have on your site. But I'm going to go ahead and hop over to this tool that I use called RF so we can take a look at the back end of the site and see what's going on with it, right? Because backlinks help power it up too. So exactly what is that? So the first thing you see is a UR. A UR is essentially a power flow from Google, and then the DR is a trust flow from Google. And both of these numbers are increased by something called a backlink. And all a backlink simply is an endorsement from another company, and it has a clickable link on it. And when somebody clicks on it, it takes them over to your site, and it passes trust and it passes power over. So obviously this is something that can click into and see what's working for them and how it could work for you. But I'm going to hop over to these organic keywords because this is what I want you to get in front of in regards to adding content to your site. So for example, concrete driveway Atlanta. This is telling us that 50 people look for this keyword on a monthly basis. This company is in the number 2 position, and they get 19 calls per month just from this one keyword. Right? Then you have concrete repair Atlanta, totally different keyword than this one. And 100 people look for that keyword on a monthly basis. They're in the number 3 position for this, and they get 16 calls per month just from this one keyword. So, and the list goes on and on and on. But these are the keywords that you want to have integrated into your site, because the more people that are going to be able to find your site are going to turn into the more calls that you're going to get, and that's going to turn into the more clients that you're going to be able to land, right? Also super important when you again, it's Google crawlers, right? They're robots, so they don't really care what the picture looks like, but they do read the back end of the picture. So you want to save these pictures as certain keywords that you're trying to be found for. That way it makes you become more relevant again for that keyword when somebody's searching for it. And the last thing I want to show you is your business in the same tool. This is pretty typical, very normal for a business that hasn't been really represented by a marketing company. But again, you want to just do those top three things. You want to upgrade the content on your website. You want to integrate those, get some powerful backlinks powering up the site, and you want to integrate those keywords onto that homepage, and get those citations. So I guess those are four things. All right, but that's all that I have for you. Thank you so much, Theo, for taking the time out to listen to this video. I hope you found this helpful. And if you have any questions or just want to know, give me some feedback on how on if this is helpful at all, then feel free to give me a call. I'd love to talk about how we could partner. Talk to you soon.